Who would have thought that a world-class fashion stage in the United States would become the scene of an unexpected and stunning appearance by renowned K-pop star Jimin, a member of the global boy band now gracing the Dior 2025 runway? Was Jimin's glamorous walk in this fashion show merely about dazzling outfits, or is there a hidden message being conveyed? Everything unfolded as the spotlight revealed more than just fabric and design. Jimin's presence on the Dior catwalk wasn't merely about a celebrity appearance. It was a symbolic moment proving the transition of music into the realm of high fashion. Wearing the latest edition of Dior couture suit, paired with a soft cream-colored shirt and a slim long-sleeve tie, Jimin radiated an elegance rarely seen in the pop music world. Camera flashes didn't just capture him from head to toe, but also focused on accessory details. Minimalist cufflinks in a modern design and shiny black leather shoes, like a hidden script speaking Dior's perfection in a single look. The camera spotlight and flash didn't just highlight his clothing style, but also Jimin's body language, mature, professional, and deliberate. His hand waves and firm gaze as he walked past guests raised the question, is this merely a promotional strategy, or the beginning of a long-term collaboration between Jimin and Dior? His sensitivity to aesthetics and Dior's brand vision seem aligned with Jimin's well-known refined fashion sense, affirming his role is more than just an exclusive cameo. Backstage, intense preparations marked Jimin's presence. Dior's stylist team reportedly adjusted every fold and couture masterpiece line to match Jimin's posture and persona. A visual transformation occurred before he stepped onto the runway. Makeup artists emphasized facial contours, lighting perfected the silhouette, and every strand of hair was neatly arranged, presenting a polished yet casual impression. This wasn't a spontaneous appearance. It was a meticulous execution by a global fashion house that understands the impact of an international pop icon's presence. And oh wonder among the guests, from fashion journalists to influencers and top celebrities, hushed admiration was heard. The attendees seemed mesmerized by Jimin's appearance right after the main model finished the catwalk. Public reactions on social media timelines flowed instantly. Close-up photos of Jimin in Dior outfits went viral within seconds, accompanied by comments praising the luxurious aura and perfect styling. Some speculated whether this illustrates a future trend where pop culture icons increasingly dominate high-fashion runways. Dior itself seems to have already felt a surge of interest in their collection following the show. What if scenarios are spreading? Will there be an official Dior x Jimin collaboration merch in the future? While there's no confirmation yet, the combination of artist aura and brand heritage shows massive potential. Not just teasing the K-pop market, but also reaching Dior's loyal audience who may have long considered pop culture as a separate realm. The question now, will this moment evolve into an official collaboration? Public expectations are mounting high. Dior, known for not taking reckless risks, is predicted to be monitoring audience responses closely. Industry stakeholders, from investors to fashion directors, are surely excited to see the post-show engagement stats rising sharply. Jimin is now not just a celebrity guest, but arguably Dior's biggest hype catalyst in 2025. Moreover, Jimin's role also sparks conversation about fashion's evolution, from merely fabric, patterns, and craftsmanship, now expanded by the power of individuals with millions of followers. That influence isn't empty. It brings real traffic, online discussion, even potential sales boost. Dior in the future will likely involve more celebrities with global audiences in their runways and campaigns. Ultimately, one question lingers in the public's mind. Was Jimin's appearance just a brief glimpse of luxury, or the beginning of a new era where K-pop idols become official haute couture icons? Time will tell. But for sure, at the Dior 2025 fashion show in America, Jimin's presence marked a turning point, not only in his personal career, but also in the ever-evolving relationship between music and high fashion. With the catwalk just concluded, the echo of applause and whispers of awe still lingered within the venue's walls. Dior and Jimin now share a new chapter in fashion's journal, a page filled with glamour, cultural celebration, and the question, What's the next step? However, after the spotlight fades and the applause subsides, a more fundamental question arises. Did Jimin's presence at Dior's 2025 fashion show in America truly happen as portrayed across social media and online platforms? Or is this a constructed narrative designed to generate sensation and steer public opinion in a certain direction? It's worth noting that information regarding Jimin's appearance at the exclusive fashion show has spread widely across various platforms, from TikTok, YouTube, to Twitter, accompanied by short video clips, screenshots, and threaded comments from fans and fashion observers. But the big question remains: how credible are the visual materials and narratives shared through these media? Have the circulating documents gone through proper verification? Or were they manipulated to support a specific narrative construct? Let's reflect more deeply. In a world increasingly controlled by algorithms and rapid visual consumption, it's not impossible that a moment, especially one involving someone as popular as Jimin, can be repackaged into a viral product, blurring the line between reality and digital illusion. So, how can we be sure that Jimin's appearance at the Dior 2025 event isn't part of a marketing strategy filled with fabrication? Are we truly seeing the real Jimin in the visual documentation that's gone viral? Or is it just an AI simulation, deepfake, or edited product aimed at generating clicks, comments, and impressions? In this era of visual manipulation technology, that question isn't an exaggeration. It's a crucial critical reflection. We also need to observe how this information appeared simultaneously on many social media outlets, yet lacked coverage from verified fashion media channels. Does the absence of reports from global fashion media like Vogue, WWD, or the Business of Fashion indicate this is unvalidated information? Or is there indeed an element of exclusivity making this moment only circulate through alternative media and fan communities? This phenomenon again leads us to a bigger question about the media. Who created this narrative, and for what purpose? Do fans, content creators, or other parties have incentives to frame this story as if it truly happened, when that may not be the case? Or is this narrative subtly used by the fashion brand itself to stir public desire without issuing any official announcement? Undeniably, much of the content circulating is highly convincing. Slow-motion videos showing a Jimin lookalike walking the runway in Dior, comments from verified accounts, even behind-the-scenes captions make the public feel the event genuinely occurred. But is that really Jimin? Or just someone with remarkable visual similarity? Have you ever questioned the possibility that what you see may not be what actually happened? We want to emphasize that all the information compiled in this article comes from various media sources, including social media that hasn't necessarily undergone the editorial verification process like mainstream outlets. Therefore, it's crucial for readers not to consume the information at face value, but to process, question, and openly discuss it. Let's think critically. If Jimin really appeared at the Dior 2025 event, why wasn't there a live broadcast from the organizers or professional documentation from top fashion photographers? Why does this event only circulate as short clips and photos from limited angles? Could this be a new viral marketing strategy relying on secrecy to create a buzz more powerful than official publicity? We also cannot ignore the fact that the global entertainment and fashion industries are in fierce competition for public attention. Collaborations between top musicians and luxury fashion brands are the new weapon in branding strategies, and in that context, such news can be perfect fuel to broaden a brand's reach and build exclusive associations without actually holding a conventional event. In the end, readers need to ask themselves, do I believe it because I saw it? Or do I see it because I want to believe? Does this information touch logic, or only fulfill emotional expectations as a fan? Now is the time to become a smart, skeptical, and reflective audience. Don't let beautiful visuals and popular narratives numb our sensitivity to facts. Appreciation for fashion, pop culture, and stars like Jimin is surely deserved, but only while maintaining a critical distance toward what we consume online. Before we conclude that Jimin truly lit up Dior's runway in America this year, let's pause the euphoria and ask, is this fact or visual fiction we've come to believe? We invite readers to engage, share views, present arguments, and even refute what may seem inaccurate. Only with active public participation and critical thinking can we collectively discern what is authentic and what's a constructed narrative for sensational purposes. Thank you, because ultimately, the power of information lies not only in how fast it spreads, but in how truthful and responsibly it's delivered and received. Amid the flood of viral content, the public can no longer rely solely on a story's popularity. We must ask deeper: who benefits from this narrative? Why did the information appear simultaneously across platforms with no clear source?